there are major red flags about Tony Pollard, because that matchup for Tony Pollard should have been a smash matchup. Now, if you've listened to this podcast, you've heard me say all year, I had concerns about Tony Pollard from the beginning. I think he needed Zeke. I think the play calls they're making for Tony Pollard are nonsensical. The way that they're using him doesn't make sense. But if they don't get that run game going, Dallas is in big trouble, and your fantasy team might be too.
I do think that Pollard will score this week, and I do think that there'll be a game where he could actually eclipse the 100-yard mark again, which is shocking. He only has done that versus the Cardinals in a loss, and that was his best game, I think, by far, just because of his over 5 yards per carry. But then you look into other games, like, I don't get why the Cowboys drop his like rush totals. He goes from 23 carries to then 11 carries and then 8 carries and then kind of back up to 15. Then he's in that teens, the last, I believe, like last month, he's been like, the 15 to 12 range for carries. So when he was the clear-cut primary back, I think it does have to do with Dak clicking and just being better. You could argue that CeeDee Lamb has been the best receiver in football the last month or so. I mean, he's been outstanding, so I understand that portion of it. If he doesn't do it this week, then it's time to hit the panic button.
Because this guy was a first-round pick, this is very frustrating. I don't think you can get anything for him in trade, but I don't think that I would sell low. I think the only thing you can do with Pollard is pray.